each other on this team about going out and getting the W, too.
Oh, we got to double down on this thing. Let's go get the win.
Thank you, Russ. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Tess.
What a classy move by Russell Wilson to allow for Drew Brees and everything he has accomplished in this game to be the starter for the NFC in this Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I think we all are wondering whether Drew Brees is going to come back and play next year. Says he's going to take about a month to decide. And Russell realizing the moment, deferring to Drew Brees and allowing him, if it is his last season, one more opportunity to bring the NFC out.
Well, there is Drew Brees out there with the Vikings running back Dalvin Cook, Amari Cooper, Michael Thomas, the starting receivers, and Jared Cook, the Saints' teammate tight end to Brees. That's a drop that time by Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's fourth Pro Bowl. Of course, traded to Dallas halfway through last season from the Raiders. He's now had 25 games with the Cowboys. And in that span of 25 games, over 1,900 receiving yards.
Dare I say he's been pretty good.
That was a false start on the NFC.
False start. False start. Offense. Number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still second down. Next play.
Great to listen in to the access we have with the live mics with our players today. It's a 2nd and 15 with Brees in the NFC. Brees, a little bit of pressure for a moment, and then he's able to get it to Jared Cook, his teammate. We're so sad to now confirm the tragic news that was first reported by TMZ that former Lakers star Kobe Bryant was killed today in a helicopter crash in the Los Angeles area. Sources told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, and TMZ first reported Bryant's death. Unimaginable news to share on this Sunday. The 41-year-old Kobe Bryant has passed away in a helicopter crash. The 18-time NBA All-Star and one of the pillars in NBA history and in modern sports history. We will have continuing coverage on all of our ESPN platforms throughout the day. At some point, we will break away from our coverage here from this 2020 Pro Bowl. And we will give you the latest that is coming in from all the news sources. But we share with you the tragic news casting a pall across this Sunday in America that Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash today.
The famous Meat Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. Over a pound of meat and cheese for just $10. It's more pepperoni for your penny, more beef for your buck, more. You get the idea. Get yours delivered now at PizzaHut.com. No more out pizzas the Hut.
Big news, America! For a limited time, we've changed the shape of Honey Nut Cheerios because we want people to know they're delicious and can help lower cholesterol. Heart healthy. Get it? A heart. Can you believe they had one in my size?
I just feel stuck, Doc, and I'm hearing voices.
You feel stuck because you are stuck in a giant chocolate bar.
Huh. What about the voices?
That's me.
There it is again.
At some point in their life, 52% of all men will experience erectile dysfunction, but most of them never get treated. Now there's Roman, the digital health clinic for men. With Roman, you can get genuine medication prescribed by a U.S. licensed physician, all from the comfort of your home. If medication is right for you, Roman delivers it with free 2-day shipping in discreet packaging. Get started with a free online visit today at GetRoman.com/TV. Roman, let's take care of it.
Right now, he's doing his taxes. She's doing her taxes. They're doing their taxes. And he's doing his taxes. are done.
Really? Awesome.
You'll never look at taxes the same way again. H&R Block Tax Pro Go. Expert tax prep without the office visit. So you can do what you want to do. It's better with Block.
He wanted a man cave in our new home.
But she wanted to be close to nature, so we met in the middle.
Look who just woke up. You are so cute.
But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, it was really easy and we saved a bunch of money.
Bubba, lay down.
Such a smart bear.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
The night before the Super Bowl, find out which stars will take home the game's most prestigious award. NFL Honors, Saturday at 8 p.m. on Fox.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, Tom Yamas.
And good afternoon. We come on the air with some tragic news coming in from California. A source confirming to ESPN that NBA legend Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash in Southern California. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office confirming that 5 people are dead in that crash near Calabasas. This is some video you're seeing here of the wreckage. Calabasas, just northwest of downtown Los Angeles. Video from the crash site showing the wreckage on fire in the hills near a building complex. First responders are on the scene. Bryant, who was 41 years old and had 4 daughters with his wife Vanessa, played 20 seasons, all of them as a Los Angeles Laker. He won 2 gold medals for Team USA and is the NBA's 4th leading scorer of all time, tweeting his respect to LeBron James just 16 hours ago last night when James passed him. Let's go straight to ABC News Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman, who's on the phone from California. Matt, what do we know about this crash?
We know that it happened about an hour ago, Tom, and pretty quickly an APB went out to most of the cops in the area. It's called the Lost Hills Division of the LA Sheriff's County office, and it said, 5 people down in a helicopter crash. It's believed Kobe Bryant is there. Rescue personnel have been swarming there. I'm heading there right now, and I think you mentioned something really important in your preface to this, and that is that Kobe Bryant played 20 seasons here in LA. It is hard to underscore how important Kobe was to Los Angeles. He brought the Lakers back. He defined an entire generation for people. Just before I ran out the door, my wife said, "Oh my Lord, we grew up with Kobe." And the fact that 4 of his children are believed to be on that helicopter with him, all daughters, one of them a newborn, is simply devastating. So this is going to really hit hard in Southern California. Obviously, everybody hoping that this is not the case, but from the police reports right now, it appears that Kobe Bryant is down in that helicopter right off the hills of Calabasas, so near to where he played all those seasons as an LA Laker.
News that has shaken not only Southern California, Matt, but also shaken so many across this country. And when you see the wreckage video, you can understand why no one was able to survive that crash. Again, a source confirming to ESPN that NBA legend Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash. We will have complete coverage tonight, and there are live updates on abcnews.com. We now return to our coverage of the NFL Pro Bowl.
This has been a special report from ABC News.
Startling, tragic news is being delivered today. A helicopter crash in California and the death of Kobe Bryant. Joe Tessitore, Booger McFarland, and Lisa Salters with you here for the Pro Bowl in Orlando.
Tess, the only thing I think about right now is his family, his wife and his kids. Just prayers going out to them, man. As a man with a family and children, it's imaginable for them to have to go through this.
And right now, that is where everybody's thoughts rest with Vanessa and the 4 daughters. We will have continuing coverage as all the details come to our news desk at ABC and ESPN. The death of Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest figures in American sports, 5-time NBA champion. Lamar Lamar Jackson, 23 years old, first Pro Bowl start, 3rd down and 6. As he gets it to the outside to Keenan Allen. A great effort for the Chargers receiver there. 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances for Keenan Allen. That goes for 11 yards and a first down for the AFC.
Keenan Allen's been outstanding for a long time. Phillip Rivers, that's his go-to guy. Anytime Phillip needs a play, whether it's in the slot, across the middle, those quick out routes, Keenan Allen has been there. One of the more dependable receivers in our league for a long, long time.
Everywhere you look on this AFC offense, you see Ravens helmets. And right now, Mark Ingram is in the backfield with Lamar Jackson. As Lamar is going to get to the right side of the end zone and threw it just to the inside of Jarvis Landry, who was the intended target.
You know, visiting with Lamar this week, and he's going to probably win the MVP. There's really no question about that. But he talked about he's still got to get better. He still wants to get better. And I just think the sky's the limit for this young man. And just can't wait to see where he takes his game in the coming years.
He can't be better than what he was able to do running the ball this year, as he set the NFL rushing record for a quarterback with over 1,200 rushing yards this season. And then you add to it the 36 passing touchdowns, and he was just dynamic. 2nd and goal, as that was batted at the line of scrimmage. That was Cam Jordan, the Saints defensive end. His 5th Pro Bowl. Cam has started 129 consecutive games.
Just consistent. That's the best thing we say about Cam Jordan. And he's going to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. I think that is probably going to go to Chandler Jones, or if not Stephon Gilmore. Tyrann Mathieu going to be in that conversation, so along with Cam Jordan. But just an outstanding, consistent performer for Dennis Allen down in New Orleans.
3rd down and goal for Lamar Jackson and this AFC offense. 10th play of this opening drive for the AFC. Lamar goes to the end zone, and that ball is intercepted by Buda Baker. The Cardinals safety with an interception for the NFC. So Baker, in his 2nd Pro Bowl, comes off the field with the defense with the ball in his hands.
When people ask me what makes Verizon 5G different, I talk about the future of EMTs. An ambulance can only go so fast. But Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband is being built to transmit massive amounts of life-saving data in near real time. So someday, doctors could begin their work before the patient even arrives. That's a difference that could save lives. That's a difference that would change everything.
Last time I bought a used car, I ended up paying too much. It's pretty embarrassing for me and my whole family. The car had multiple owners and accidents. That website didn't know.
Carfax has a better way. Only Carfax.com can give you the most accurate price based on the Carfax report, so you never have to overpay on a used car again.
This is anonymous, right?
Stop the shame of overpaying and start your used car search today at the all-new Carfax.com.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready to borrow a new favorite team and return it in the offseason? Are you ready to be so excited about the playoffs that you start speaking in football tongues? Well, the Hard Rock is ready. So is this Hard Rock. This American flag of America is ready. The MVPs and the OMGs are ready. The final push is ready. Are you ready? From the big house to the big easy. When pick 199 means 6 Super Bowls. Whether it's Saturday night or Monday night. From here to there and there to
presented by Verizon. Verizon is building the most powerful 5G experience for America. 5G built right. And in part by Progressive Insurance, handing off big savings to you. Camping World Stadium here in Orlando. Home to the Pro Bowl for the 4th straight year. Drew Brees at 41 years old, the second oldest non-kicker or punter to play in a Pro Bowl. Warren Moon was older when he played back in 1998. As Brees able to get it out to Michael Thomas. What a year Michael Thomas had. He goes for 11 yards there, the NFC offense. You see the group up front. Teron Armstead, the left tackle. Part of that Saints offense alongside Pete. Dalvin Cook and C.J. Ham, the double Vikings, running back and fullback. Michael Thomas, who just had that catch, an NFL record 149 catches this season. Look, interesting to think about the future of Drew Brees. He's a free agent after this. The Saints, of course, have said they want him back. Drew this week told many here that he wants to give it just a few weeks, wants to take a deep breath, decompress a little bit, and talk to his family.
You know, obviously it's going to be his decision, and I think he's going to really think about it long and hard. If you gave me a nickel of your money, Tess, I'd probably put it on him retiring. And he's got a touchdown here, looks like it.
Look at the strike here to Galladay. The Lions, Kenny Galladay, his first Pro Bowl, and a big reception here in the first quarter for 59 yards.
I mean, nice little double move there by Galladay, and Brees does what he always does, puts it right on the money. He's known for his accuracy. And Galladay, watch the double move, drop the hips. Oh, Humphrey wants to make a big play. You know, whether Drew Brees retires or not, I think ultimately is going to go a long way to him having a conversation within himself, saying, you know what, how much have I given to football, and do I want to give any more, or is it time for me to give something to my family? Because as players, we spend so much time at the facility, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for about 6 months a year. And at some point, it's not about the money. It's about getting and enjoying life with your family.
To the end zone he goes, ball batted and knocked away as the intended target was his teammate Michael Thomas. You say, how much has he given to football? How much has he given to the record book in NFL history? Whenever your records go on the screen and they're in gold, you've done something special. Those are the all-time NFL records for completion percentage, passing yards. That was broken on Monday Night Football. And then this year on Monday Night Football, he broke the NFL all-time record for touchdown passes. That happened in Week 15 against the Colts. We had the privilege of being there in New Orleans to call that magical moment with Drew Brees. How about the game he had that night, too? You know, get lost. He also tied the all-time single-game completion percentage mark that night. Second down and 10. And this time he does connect with Michael Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. Brees to Thomas.
How many times have we seen that connection? Brees, back foot, Thomas, timing, rhythm. Looks like their teammates or something, big guy.
Do they have that magical connection or what? Marvin Harrison had 143 catches back in 2002. Then came along Michael Thomas this year and set the all-time mark for 149. Also led the league with 1,725 receiving yards.
And the crazy thing about it, everyone in the stadium knows who's getting the football, and they still can't stop it. That's a tribute to Sean Payton, Drew Brees, and also Michael Thomas.
Snappers Rick Lovato making the Pro Bowl for the Eagles. Holders Tress Way and putting it through another Saints offensive star, their kicker, Will Lutz. All thanks to that Saints star, Michael Thomas, for the touchdown catch.
You know, new customers save over $1,000 on average when they bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Wow.
And now, the Progressive Commercial Halftime Show, featuring Smash Mouth. Now enjoy the second half of the commercial.
Even rangers can bundle and save.
Where'd that come from?
Your kitchen. It's halftime.
These are the words they always dreamed of saying.
I'm going to Disney World.
Spoken only by the most resilient.
We're going to Disney World.
The truest of champions.
You're going to Disney.
The same words that made dreams come true for 140,000 brave, heroic, and unstoppable Make-A-Wish kids.
Try Drive Up at Target. Delivered to your car door so you can do more. More splash. More style. More smile. Target run and done.
This is always a super exciting event. I think we can expect to see some insane tricks. We always look for innovation, and that's exactly what we're getting. Don't see that every day.
Purchasing a $2,000 bonus cash or well-qualified lessees can lease the all-new 2020 Gladiator for $248 a month.
There are over 50,000 plays in an NFL season, each generating thousands of data points. With Amazon Web Services, the NFL can use this information to try to better protect each player. And that's building a better game.
We're the first pick in the NFL draft.
Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes NFL players who have made significant impact on the game and in their communities. And this year's 32 nominees are going to be celebrated. The winner will be announced during NFL Honors February 1st at 8 Eastern on Fox. Got some nominees playing in the Pro Bowl today. Jarvis Landry, Blaise Campbell, Travis Frederick, Teron Armstead, the AFC back out there, with Andrews getting the reception from Lamar Jackson. 11-yard catch there. And it's Stanley, a couple of Ravens there. Quentin Nelson, already his second Pro Bowl in his second season. Project Hat, the starting fullback. Patrick Ricard for the Ravens, with Nick Chubb from the Browns, who's off to a great start in his career.
I'm just curious, what's the Pro Bowl record for a tight end for catching?
You know Lamar wants to go to Andrews. Here's where, of course, he does best, running the ball. He's met that time by Jalen Smith after 3 yards. 10 touchdown catches this year for Mark Andrews. That was the most among tight ends.
You know, we talk a lot about Jackson and Andrews. What about Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, and what he did in creating a system that was specifically for Lamar Jackson and his weapons? And to me, that's what coaching is about. Taking what you have and creating an offense for that, not trying to put someone in your offense.
2nd down and 7. As this goes to Roberts. And Andre Roberts from the Bills gets it ahead. 25 yards there. You mentioned Greg Roman. What a great job he did. Remember, he was with the 49ers as the OC there when they had Colin Kaepernick. And then you get there to Baltimore and you look at the pieces you have and you say, how can we best utilize Lamar Jackson, make it work for him? Can't work better than what it was this year.
Well, one of the wisest coaches ever told me, take what a player can do and accentuate that. Don't try to make him do something that he can. And that's just exactly what Greg Roman did. John Harbaugh, just an outstanding year by the Ravens team and staff.
That's Jack Doyle, the tight end from the Colts, back. He replaced Travis Kelce.
Zebra.
Right for the Super Bowl. Let's listen to Greg Roman.
Hey, let's go gun, duo right. 12 rodeo, wide slide rail. You got Zebra. Gun, duo right. 12 rodeo, wide slide rail. If they don't cover you, think them pay.
Hey, gun, duo right. 12 rodeo, wide slide rail. On it.
it ahead to Andrews. That NFC defense that he's up against, they have talented edge rushers. What a great year Danielle Hunter of the Vikings had. Led that team with 14.5 sacks. Already seen a good play out of Cam Jordan. Shaq Barrett, his first Pro Bowl. He had just 3 sacks for Denver last season. Comes over to Tampa, and he led the league with 19.5. Buda Baker already with an interception today as well in the middle of that NFC defense. An anxious jump from Zadarius Smith of the Packers.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 55. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So some of these guys realize they're not going to play a long time in this game, so they're going to go ahead and get their sack. As a D lineman, you want to get 1 sack during the game, be on the stat sheet, and then we'll move on. And so Big Z, what an impact he had for Green Bay this year.
Look, I think you could make a strong argument that the handful of most impactful free agent moves in the NFL in the last 12 months. He comes over to the Packers and has 13.5 sacks. And we know the Packers' deep run they had into the postseason. He was a big part of it. The Smith brothers came over Preston. Preston had 12 sacks. Zadarius, 13.5 for the Packers defense. 2nd and 2. As Mark Ingram will be wrapped up there. It'll be a first down. Fletcher Cox was able to get to him. Successful first season with the Ravens after the 8 years in New Orleans.
And everything that he was in New Orleans, he brought to Baltimore. The energy, the juice guy.
You mean the big trust?
Yeah. Woo woo. The guy that always keeps everybody loose and keeps it going. Hope he can get back healthy. Looks like he's pretty healthy today.
I thought his post-game introduction at one point this year for Lamar Jackson was one of the great moments in the league, right? As he looks for Andrews' game, that was the moment where he made the public declaration, our guy's the man. Pay attention, America. This is the man.
And if you have an issue, come see me outside the bank.
2nd and goal now for the AFC. This AFC offense, right? We said it, everywhere you look, you see a Ravens helmet when you look at this AFC offense. Such an outstanding year before they fell short of their goals in the postseason. That is Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, is promoted a year ago. Coach Harbaugh's 6th OC in Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's 5 of 5 on this drive. To the end zone, and it's incomplete. As he was trying to sandwich it between defenders to Roberts. Andre Roberts, the target.
Good to see Jackson come back out and on this second drive, be really accurate. A lot of people talk negative about the precision passing the other night. But Lamar Jackson, the presumptive MVP, he deserves to be the MVP. And right now, he's leading the AFC team down the field.
You leave it to me. I'll get your taxes in an okay place.
What?
Well, just as soon as my audit is over. This gets my undivided attention.
Take a lot of trips to the islands, Bill.
Pretty great, right? Oh, Phil's legally dead. Fell off a boat. Going by dentist now. Solari. Long story. What do we got? Oh, no. I'm not gonna want to see this.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices, starting at $35 a month per line for 4 lines. New from AT&T.
Hey there, I'm Lonnie from Lonnie's Lumber. If you need lumber wood, Lonnie's is better than good. We got oak, cherry, walnut, and more. And we also have the best selection of plywood in the state. Hey! Hey, Woodchucks, stop chucking that wood!
With Geico, the savings keep on going. Just like this sequel. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready to borrow a new favorite team and return it in the offseason? Are you ready to be so excited about the playoffs that you start speaking in football tongues? Well, the Hard Rock is ready. So is this Hard Rock. This American flag of America is ready. The MVPs and the OMGs are ready. The final push is ready. Are you ready?
cabin fever. We've got the cure for your woes. Because when winter advises you to stay inside with tea and blankets, our available all-wheel drive says come out and play. Head for thrills in the hills and take the rugged road less traveled. Trust us, you'll feel better in no time. Doctor's orders, Toyota SUVs.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with 24-hour roadside assistance. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Back here to start the second quarter of the 2020 Pro Bowl, where a Michael Thomas touchdown catch from Drew Brees is what has our 7-0 score in favor of the NFC. We're in the midst of a challenge, actually, on the last play. The pass to Andre Roberts. John Perry, Super Bowl referee. What do you see?
You know, he secures the catch 2 feet down, and then based on the type of body language, of course, he thinks it's a score. Pro Bowl, not going to get hit. But the ball does come out pretty quickly there.
Come on, Perry. Give him a touchdown, Perry.
I'm with you, man. A Pro Bowl, 6 points right
After
here.
review. After review. The ruling on the field has been reversed. Player got 2 feet down with control in the end zone. It is a touchdown.
There we go. So it is a touchdown. Lamar Jackson to the Bills' Andre Roberts, says our referee here, Craig Rolstead. Roberts' second Pro Bowl, special teamer, return specialist. That's a pretty nice drive by Lamar Jackson for the AFC.
Well, without a doubt. And he was accurate, completed every pass on the drive. Good for him. And Roberts, we know him as a returner. Way to get in there and catch that one from Lamar.
So we had Lamar Jackson bring the AFC down the field. As we said, an AFC offense filled with Ravens. He's got a couple on the line, his tight end, his running back, fullback, and now long snapper Morgan Cox, a Raven. The kicker, Justin Tucker, out of the hold of the Titans, Brett Kern. It was that kind of year for the Ravens.
Without a doubt.